Yeah, some great writing here. What's up, Jonah? What's up, Alec? How you doing, boy? How you doing, boy? Gonna pick up where we left off. Rock form code Dan25 beans. What's going on, man? Good evening, everyone. Just rented a car on my motorcycle yesterday, pretty busted. Oh, noob, are you okay, man? Oh, man. Yeah, not very far, just scrolling. Long time, Tasha. Hopefully you're doing well. I saw that you got like 500 freaking miles, 500 plus on your brand new bike. That's awesome. I read the Patreon messages. I read those. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? Nice. So you can do your own oil filters and stuff. 850 miles. Yeah. Screw you, work. I just got in all my rock form stuff today, so I'll be showing you guys a little bit of that. It's so badass. And once again, you get a discount, 25% off with code DANDAN25. And I think it came out, it was like $55 total for me. I bought this stuff, and then it knocked it down to like 44. I don't know. It was 25% off, guys. 25% off. It was pretty badass, and the shipping was insanely fast. Insanely fast. I mean, you could still get stitches to your upper lip and stuff in your face if you're wearing a full face, because that amount of hit. I mean, Matt got his lip busted open when he got his. Dan the Fireman. What's up, Tony? How you doing? Guys, once again, if you would like to join the Discord's absolutely free. There's the link to it, beginnermotorcycletips.com. That's the link to the Discord. We have a bunch of people hanging out right now, playing around. It's popping today. It's popping. Yeah. It can happen. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Aaron. That was one of the perks. Oh, here we go. What is up, everybody? Dan the Fireman. Yeah. I don't know why I say it like that. Why do I say it like that? I don't know. I'm wearing one of my t-shirts. I love it. That's all I have. It's my t-shirts. Anyways, we're going to be doing another accident analysis video. We're going to pick up right where we left off. We are on this guy. Remember this guy with the Ducati? He went a little bit too fast in a turn. But anyways, we're going to pick up where we left off. I haven't seen the rest of the video, and I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been very supportive. We're at 348 out of 400 patrons. Once we hit 400 patrons, the DDFM Crew manual, let's go to ddfmcrew.com. It's right over here. This will be absolutely free. See how it has a password? That's because patrons are only allowed to get onto it. But anyways, this will be absolutely free at 400 patrons. We got road techniques. I just added, if you're a patron, guys, I just added crossing an obstacle in there. So you get a lot of parking lot practice. So if you would like to have access to this right now, make sure you swing on by patreon.com/DanTheFireman or beginnermotorcycletips.com, and that will give you all that stuff. Also, real quick, we have a bunch of rock form stuff. So this is going to be a quick little review. They did not pay me to do this. I bought this stuff. I I use my own code, so don't tell them that. Okay, I use my own code, DanDan25. So this I'm gonna install on Nikki's bike. This is the motorcycle mount. I just love the packaging. It's so slick. Packaging is so slick. Anyways, this is the motorcycle mount. I have it on my motorcycle right now, so you guys can see that later. But here's a low-profile aluminum foam magnet. Look at this packaging. Look at this. It's so slick. The packaging is amazing. Shipping is super fast. This is a universal adapter. A bunch of people are saying, hey, they don't have the adapter for my phone, or they don't have my phone case, which is this right here. This is for the Samsung Galaxy S9. There's a universal one. So I'm going to try this one out and see how it works. I bought this myself. I paid for it myself right there. Rock Form, 25% off, code DanDan. I bought this myself. I want to try it out. And then I also got this for the car. This is an air vent mount. So anyways, I just want to let you guys know about that. I paid for it myself. Look, magnets are sticking. Yeah. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Enough of that. I'm excited. What's up, Guffy? How you doing? All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into it. And let's go to the next one.
You alright?
Good.
You got anything out of here?
Let's make it 1080p. Alright, so this is the first one that we're gonna watch. Thank you, Anthony. How you doing? What's up, Kevin? How you doing, boy? This one we're gonna watch. It's a bad angle. Clip the pedestrian. So let's go ahead and go back to that. I don't know if that guy stole his GoPro. All right, so he's riding. I can't see too much. It says about 60 kilometers per hour. But he definitely, he clips a pedestrian. Clips a pedestrian right here. If you're going to be lane filtering, guys, take it nice and easy. Especially when you see a car probably slow down. They're slowing down for a reason. So there's not much to talk about on that one. It's just a bad angle. I can't see very much. But the main cause of that one was lane filtering at a higher rate of speed, and you got to watch out for pedestrians. Those are one of the hazards you got to watch out for. If a car next to you that you're lane filtering with, if you're in Utah, it's actually legal now. California, it's not illegal or legal. It has some guidelines. If you're lane filtering, make sure you do it nice and easy, because if the car next to you stops and there's a reason why they stop, or there's a reason why they're slowing down, so maybe you should slow down and be a little bit extra cautious. So that car slowed down, and then you should be cautious. Don't be rushing through that stuff. How you doing, Ian Van Dyke? How you doing, boys? Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
You got dual sport though, bro.
Oh, putain.
So these are short little clips. All right, so let's go back to the beginning of this. Riding a little canyon carving.
Whoa.
All right, so what we saw was a crash. What's up, Tiger Lindley? How you doing? Elite Dolphin 609 just joined the Discord. That's awesome. All right, so let's go back. So this guy's going. Looks like he's probably had a day of dual sporting out. He's got his dual sport helmet. He's got good gloves, but you can tell he has just a regular jacket. Maybe he has some armor underneath it, and this is a regular jacket. Take a quick look. What's the one thing that really kind of freaked him out?
Whoa.
Right there, that black patch of fixed asphalt. It looks like it just freaked him out. Target fixation. He was going too fast, or he was going fast in the curve, which he had plenty of time. He had a good angle. Look at that. He's looking good. But the moment he sees this black asphalt, it takes his perception. It takes his confidence and concentration. That's the word I'm looking for. It takes his concentration away from the turn, and he looks down. And remember, the turn and the curve doesn't change. It's going to be there. Okay, the fact that you're not turning anymore, that's the problem. So I think it really did the whole target fixation. Yeah, the whoa. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. This is a target fixation issue right here. Now, this can happen easily. It happens to me. And this is one of those things that you kind of want to watch out for, and you want to look around. I do this on turns. If I see a bunch of gravel, I do my whoa thing. I look at the gravel, but then I'm also slowed down quite a bit. When it comes to this type of stuff, when you're out on a road like this, you're out in the mountains, or you're out, canyon carving, doing all this stuff, you're not necessarily looking right here. You're looking way up in here. You're looking around the blind curve, so you're going and you're looking as far ahead as you possibly can for the speed you're going at. So you should have already seen that black asphalt, that repaired asphalt. You should have already seen it, and you should have already made a decision that, I can take this turn. Because if you make that decision that you can take this turn, then take it. That means that if you saw the black asphalt, that repaired asphalt up here, and you're thinking to yourself, I can't make this turn. I have to slow. I have to, this is going to be a bad thing for my tires. It's going to be a bad thing for my motorcycle. Then you should have slowed down way up here. You don't slow down in the turn when it happens. You should have saw that. So you need to look so much farther ahead for this speed. You really do need to look really far ahead. So let's watch it again. You see him freak out about it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Not much you can do.
Putain.
Are they running? They're running from the cops?
Oh, mate, not today.
Crossing traffic. He's going against traffic. Oh, he was in the front. His buddy got hit. Okay, we'll go back.
Oh, mate.
Where's your buddy? I don't care about the bike, dude.
Can't help.
Oh, there's two bikes. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Okay, so just hit the engine cutoff switch. At this point, the battery doesn't matter.
Right. Can I?
Is that dude short?
Right,
That guy
your
really
one's
tall?
fine. Yeah, it's turned off. It's fine.
The Griffiths. Oh no. Oh, I thought they're doing CPR. Oh.
Oh, fuck that.
We're gonna watch the whole thing and then we'll go back.
Okay, listen, if you can feel your toes, can you wiggle all your legs? Yeah. Everything's alright, you've got movement everywhere? Yeah. Okay. I can take your helmet off, I've got a recess officer here as well. So, I know you put up the arm in the top. Okay. Your arms under your arms.
What's up, Rocky? How you doing?
No, it's a full face one. Full face, yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to undo it.
Do you want me to hold his neck while you do it?
What I need to do is keep his head still. All I'm going to do is undo it. So if you do have any problems breathing,
Do you have?
it,
Hang on. Do you have the pullouts? Hang on. Do you have the inside the pullout? Do you know where the packaging? Nah. Okay.
so what we're going to do,
Very good.
so if you do have any problems breathing,
It's 4579.
Yeah.
And you need to call DueyDidit.
Who, sorry?
DueyDidit.
We'll go over this incident after we watch the whole thing.
So you should take the helmet off.
yeah, I'm going to take your helmet off, mate.
Okay, that's a lot of
Can't
movement.
wiggle too much,
That's
huh?
a lot of movement on the neck.
Go, just pull. Go, pull. That's fine.
Okay.
Jacob Lowe, thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate it. You're the most recent super chatter. Yeah, boy. Oh, that's traffic. Oh, somebody has a med kit. Very good. We'll talk about that.
Where do you live? Are you near?
Yeah, I'll give you a hand getting it up. You're alright though, yeah? Your level's alright?
At this point, just drag the bike off. Or
Can
leave it.
out. Hang on. Yeah, I think his arms broke. I'm alright, yeah, I'm on the orange one. Hang on.
Just let it. Let it. Okay.
No, that's the piece. Right, hang on, let all the come out of it. Oh, it's only a clutch.
Howdy, partner.
We'll have a look for it.
Yes, exactly. Zach. A lot of it's rider
normally
behavior.
just move it. It's weird off the right. Hang on.
Yeah, she's going to be stuck in the gear though.
Hang on. Hang on.
I think they're just good Sams, yeah.
He's found his phone.
Yeah, that was sketchy.
Right. Bike's fine. Bike's fine. Yeah, new clutch case. You'll be on the way, mate. That's about it. Apart from that, you're all right.
Oh, there's road rash.
How's your back?
One of the lads has just been out with
Oh, you found it?
two of them destroyed the bike.
Canal.
To the right bad way.
See how long it's taking for EMS?
He must have, yeah. I don't know where he went though.
Alright. Alright, there's not too much to go with that one. In terms of what. So we're gonna just kind of scroll back. So that was a long one. We spent a good amount of time on that one. We're gonna go back and kind of see what happened. Okay, so I talk about this. Oh, you don't know it yet. Tomorrow's video is gonna be how to be a good riding buddy. Tomorrow's video is on that, and part of it is always checking and making sure the person or the people behind you are there. And one of the main tips that I had for somebody that it's up front is that on big turns, like 90-degree turns, you're turning onto a different road, or after a few turns here and there, always check your mirrors, check to see if your buddy's there. It's good to have comms, because if you ride about 5-10 minutes away and never check on your buddy and you're up front, imagine during the first 2 minutes of that 10 minutes you didn't check on your buddy and you're going 60 miles an hour. You're at least 8 miles away after they've crashed 2 minutes into the not checking. So that right there, that's 8 minutes away at least. Now you're going to probably stop and figure out what's going on, and then you turn around, another 8 minutes that way. So you're like 20 minutes away. You're basically 20 minutes away from your buddy from the last time you actually saw him. So that's not good. So what happens here is that it looks like it's a group ride. So we're going to go, section by section by section. This one's actually pretty good, and we're going to deconstruct this whole thing, and that is the whole point of this these live streams. We should go for a ride when I come home for a leave. Yeah, dude, that'd be fun. That'd be sweet, man. So we're going to go section by section. So I don't know if this is a group ride. So he's looking through. Okay, so he's looking like all these people up ahead. So let's go ahead. All these people right here, I don't know if they're part of the group. So I'm going to assume that they're not. All right, you see, I don't know how if you guys can see it. This is overexposure right here. So this whole sky is just like white out. But on the road, you see kicked up debris. You see dust. You see dirt. You see, metal shavings. You just see this whole kicked up debris thing. Okay, so that right there, he saw in his rearview mirror. So let's scroll back just a little bit. You see him checking his mirror. You see how the camera moves back and forth, back and forth. As a person that's up front in the group, that is your job is to obviously dictate where your guys are going. But another thing is, just because you're not in the back doesn't mean you don't check. Okay, and it's really good to have communication systems, especially with the front and back. But right here, it doesn't look like they have communication systems. So if you're going to be out front, keep checking your mirrors or keep doing head checks every once in a while. So you see he's checking the mirrors right now. He's checking the mirrors. He's like, what was that? What is that? He looks real quick. A lot of dust. So he's like, that's him cussing right there. That's him cussing. So he's going to... He made a decision right there. He slowed down. He's like, should I turn around right here? Should I... No, he's going to... Now he's accelerating to get into this lane and then come back the other way around. So we'll get to that point.
Oh, mate, not today.
I think we've all had that feeling of like, oh man, not today type feeling. Yeah, I think we've all had that feeling before. It's a shitty feeling. So this reaction right here is to go against traffic. Now that's one thing that you can do. It's not as safe as just maintaining that one road he was just on and then coming up from behind. So this is not as safe, but if you're gonna do something like this, swing on over to the shoulder and do that. Okay, one second. Always carry a first aid kit, guys. Always carry a first aid kit. I'll be talking about that pretty soon in a future video. But right here, what I would do, see the bike's over here. I don't give a shit. I don't care about this bike. In fact, I'm hoping this is one. I mean, it's probably 100% totaled. It's probably 100% totaled bike. Insurance is going to be the payout on this. Like, I don't care if the battery runs. I don't care if it catches fire. I really don't. I'll do a quick look. It doesn't look like any of this stuff's going to catch fire. And if it does catch fire, that's what the fire department's for. So I would just completely skip this bike. I would go up here where the actual crash is, where my buddy is. To me, human life is more important than the bike itself. Now, this is just a natural reaction of, like, first things first. So this is called a distracting, well, it's not distracting injury, but this is a distraction. Basically, it's just a distraction. So that's the first thing he sees. And this is what we do in emergency triage, is that you don't just go to the first patient or the first thing you see and stay there. You literally go to it, you take a quick look, okay, and then you do a full scene survey. You check the whole scene. You see everything. You go to each one, and then you pick from there the most severe. And by the most severe, I mean, like, if the person's obviously dead and there's not much you can do about it, then you actually skip that person. You go to the most life-threatening that can actually be handled. So here, I would have taken a look at the bike. Where's my buddy? He's not here? Okay, moving on. That's what I would have done. See right here, I don't care. I don't care about turning off the bike, because right now, if the bike was on, the engine's off. So the only thing that would happen would be a drained battery. But at the end of the day, do you guys care about a drained battery on a bike that's been in a crash like that? It's probably totaled. No, I don't care. This is just the nervousness. This is the adrenaline pumping. It's clouding your judgment. And in an emergency situation like this, you go to the lowest level of training that you've had. So you have to get yourself even more training. If you want to react in a situation like this in a helpful way, go get some training. Go ahead and get some training. I'm actually looking into getting some training so that I can actually coach you guys in a certified way. And the training is called, let me go ahead and get to it. I emailed her, and my goal is to become an accident scene management instructor. So I'll be, I got my application and everything. I'm already going to set it up. Basically is that I'll be able to teach people locally how to respond in a scene like this. This is something I've been looking forward to, and this is something that I talked about on the podcast that I had yesterday and that came up today. So thank you, if you think you can ride podcasts, for mentioning this to me. So right here, I don't care. Just who cares about the keys? Just to me, it's too much. It's dead. It's a dead bike. It's done. So take a quick look. So when I walk up to a scene, I check everything. I look around. I don't look at these distracting things, and that's just the training that I have. Take a look at the debris. Take a look how this happened. See all the fluids? See how far up it goes? See the shine on the road? That's how far the impact was, way up here. And this guy already ran past another bike. So imagine how far these people slid. Imagine how far how fast they were going. All this stuff right here. That's what I see too.
You're right. Alright, your one's fine. Yeah, it's turned off, it's fine.
See how far he has to run back? Currently taking the course in Massachusetts, took classroom portion yesterday and got a perfect score on the test. Hands-on this weekend. Thank you so much for the info this channel provides. Zach Capone, you're going to do great, man. You're going to do great. I'm glad you're taking the class, and hopefully my info helped you out. All right, so at this point, here's the thing. Let's take a quick look at all these people. There's nothing wrong with wanting to help, but if you have your hands on your shoulder or hands on your hips, you're not doing anything. I'm sorry. If you are ever in the situation where you want to be of help, but there's nothing for you to do, the best thing you could do is to just get away and maybe direct traffic. Maybe just get off to the side or just like start checking for injuries. I mean, there's nothing wrong with checking for injuries. So too many people can cause a hectic situation. So if somebody thinks somebody else is doing something, like let's say somebody's going to call 911, well, this person thinks this person's going to call 911, this person thinks this person's going to call 911, this person thinks this. You just start having these issues of, I think this person's already going to do it. You get this mob mentality. So if there's one person there, they're going to try to do absolutely everything they possibly can. If there's a bunch of people there, they're going to think somebody else is going to do it. Does that make sense? So really, the only person that's doing anything is this guy. He's checking something. I don't know what he's checking yet. There's a first aid kit already. So right here, why isn't anybody opening this up? I don't understand why this hasn't been opened up by anybody.
Oh, sorry.
Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Glad you're here to learn. So right here, this guy, I think he's the one that goes for the phone. I'd be checking his body. Now this is myself I have the medical training. I'd be checking for any type of massive injuries. He has his pants are cut open right here. His pants are ripped open, and a little bit later you're going to see a little bit of a road rash. So right here, this is an obvious injury right here. Now, this could be distracting. I'm glad this guy's doing something different, but he's checking for the phones. But, I mean, if he has enough to where it rips his pants open and it has enough to where it's going to cause injury here, just imagine what it's going to cause on the arms, and the shoulders, the body, and everything. At this point, he's talking full sentences, too. So, at this point, this guy's talking full sentences. Why are we taking the helmet off? I talk about taking the helmet off in my injury video only if it's going to cause a restriction to your airway and breathing. Okay, at no point is this causing airway and breathing. If somebody's able to talk full sentences like I'm talking right now, just consistently talking, that means I'm getting airflow. That means I'm able to breathe. So the fact that this guy's speaking full sentences, I would leave the helmet on. Because right now, his head is in line. His cervical spine, the 7 vertebrae below the base of the skull, is in line with the rest of the body. Okay, so it's nice and flat, basically. Once you take that helmet off, you know, that little section of the back of the helmet where it's like this thick, once you take that off, your head tilts back. So you notice them putting the first aid kit underneath the head. Why are you taking that off? So let's go and take a look.
Everything's alright, you've got movement everywhere. Yeah. Okay. I can take your helmet off, I've got a recess officer here as well.
So, I know you protect the arm in the front.
Now I'm assuming these guys might be, the first aid is more of a first responder thing. I'm glad somebody has it. So I don't know if these are EMS or if these are just like workers for the city, state, whatever it is. A lot of times work vehicles are required to carry first aid kits. So that's another place to find those. So I'm going to take a quick look at his hand. If you notice that he never moves. Now I don't know if he's told not to move or anything like that, but if somebody's in obvious pain, they're going to be writhing in pain. They're going to be guarding like we've seen. But this arm just does not look right. Nobody leaves their arm out like that. Okay, so normally you'd put your arm closer to the body. So this arm possibly has an injury to it. Once again, I've talked about broken bones. If you have a broken bone, you lose all structural stability in that body part. So in this extremity, if he has something broken, moving it might cause pain, so he just leaves it there.
No, it's a full face one. Full face, yeah.
What I'm going to do, I'm just going to undo it.
Do you want me to hold his neck while you do it?
What I need to do is keep his head still. All I'm going to do is undo it. So if you do have any problems breathing,
Do you have...
So one of the main things that people, as EMS or any type of first responders, everyone talks about, keeping the neck in line. Everybody talks about the cervical spine, don't move, don't move because you'll have a spine injury. But people get distracted with this. It's like, well, I'm supposed to keep the head still. I'm supposed to, breathe if I have to breathe. I have to do this. I have to do this. So that's the level of training that they have. So in an emergency situation, they jump to it. It's like, I have to get this thing off because if I have to breathe for him and do CPR, I have to have... No, guys, just leave it alone. Leave it alone. He's breathing. You have to start doing some critical thinking here. It's like, he's breathing. He's doing fine. If you try to move it, there could be a possibility of injury. Just leave it. Let EMS do it. Okay, so just talk to him. Hang out with him for a little bit.
Hang on, do you have the pullouts? Hang on, do you have the inside the pullout? Do you know where the package? Nah, okay.
See how he's talking? He's able to comprehend. Just leave it alone.
So what we're going to do, we're going to undo it. So if you do have any problems breathing.
So everyone could be focused on this, but has anybody checked his legs? Has anybody checked his, like, put their hand underneath his back, see if there's blood? He could be bleeding out. He could be having a lacerated liver right now. And obviously, can't do anything in the pre-hospital scene like this. But there could be something way more important. The helmet is distracting them. Okay, and this is something that I learned in EMS, and I'm hoping, and I want to look through the materials on this, is that there's these classes called accident scene management. Let's go to here. Let's go to the main page. Accident scene management. I'm looking to become an accident scene management instructor, and I would love to do it because right now when I take a look at this class schedule, I'm like in Tucson, and there's nothing in the middle of the United States. There's nothing near me other than Las Vegas, and that is 7 hours away. There's nothing in Phoenix, nothing in Tucson, nothing in this area. I live right here in Tucson. There's nothing here. So I would love to become not MSF. I already am an MSF instructor, but I would love to become an accident scene management instructor, and then hopefully hold some classes. I already found out. I mean, they're charging, I think $35 a class or per student for this. So I mean, I have no problem doing that. No problem doing that. And you learn a bunch of things. You learn about how to take care of somebody from 5 to 30 minutes until EMS shows up. So I would love to do this, okay? This is something I would love to do, and I'm looking forward to doing. I've already emailed them, and I've talked to them a little bit, and I'm gonna put in my application for it. So thank you guys for supporting me in what I do here. I think it'd be really helpful to do something like that, so I can share it with you guys, share that information with you guys. Passed MSF course in New Jersey last month. Purchased a Cruiser 650. Have 2 miles so far. Looking forward to learning from all these videos. How you doing, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
So they're focused too much on this.
Called
Who, sorry?
What we're going to do,
D.
No, D.
V.
So should take the helmet off.
See how he's able to talk full sentences and everything? Just leave it alone.
I'm going to take your helmet off, mate.
So yeah, all this movement right
Todd's
here.
wiggle too much, huh?
All this movement.
Just pull. Go pull. That's fine.
Okay.
Vicky.
No, Lou.
See right there, all that traffic? Take a quick look at all this traffic. So this guy's got a vest. Now, if you're given a job or if you're going to do something on scene, this guy obviously is supposed to be doing something. I mean, he has a vest on, so he would be the perfect person to get people to just move along, keep moving, coordinate it with somebody. But if you're doing something, don't get distracted by somebody else's job. So I think he was watching the whole patient assessment and everything going on, but he's supposed to be doing this. If you're going to do something, do it, okay? Because if somebody's not paying attention and you're looking at the guy on the ground and one of these car drivers isn't paying attention and they hit everyone here, now you have more problems. See how he's looking at the patient? Let's go back. Yeah, just direct traffic. There we go. So he's opening this up. It's obviously, it's never been opened. This is another thing, guys. If you're going to buy a medical kit, if you're going to get a medical kit, make sure you know how to use it. I think this has one of those lock. Oh, I'm pushing too many buttons. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. So watch him grab it. So this guy right here, he's waving at people to go, but he's not even looking. So watch him struggle opening this up. I think it might have one of those little red pull tabs, and doesn't know how to open it up. Doesn't even know how to open it up. Never used it before. Buying it does not do anything. You have to know what's inside of it, and you need to know how to use it. Okay? So watch him struggle. And he decides, screw it, I'm not even going to open it up. I'll just use it as a pillow. That right there is not having the training, okay? That right there is not having the training for it. You need to know what's inside. I purposely picked this one because I know what's inside. I need trauma shears. I know how to use trauma shears. I know why I need to use them. I got a tourniquet in here. I got some bandages. I've got everything. Adhesive dressings, minor wounds, all that stuff. Jeez, I got everything. I got a CPR kit if I need it. And that's one thing, guys, that you need to understand, that even with CPR, for the most part, you can just do compression-only CPR, and that's stuff that you learn. So knowing all that, taking it from American Heart, all that stuff is very important. I have my I have a tourniquet in here, but I have my secondary tourniquet inside my saddlebag. That's the one thing I leave by itself. So I got a tourniquet, know how to use it. There's just so many things that you could do, but not even knowing how to open up the bag is ridiculous. You need to know what's in here. You need to know what's in here.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand getting it up. I'll give you a hand getting up. You alright though, yeah? Your liver's alright? Let's have a look.
So he's what we call a walking wounded. So right now he probably doesn't have any injuries, but he's probably a walking wounded. I mean, he doesn't have any injuries that he can feel. That's what I should be saying. He's a green. He's not somebody to worry about. The other guy's probably a red or a yellow. That's somebody I'd be more focused on. But I like the fact that, you know, it seems like everybody was taking care of that guy. So this person with the GoPro decides, you know what, I'm just gonna move along, and not really be in the way. Motorcycle crash. There we go. We're gonna find another crash for you guys pretty soon.
Out. I think his arms broke. I'm right, yeah, I'm on the orange one. Hang on.
Honda Rebel 500 is a really good bike for the beginner.
Hang on.
So this is what I mean by not caring about the battery. His crankcase is split open. He's got oil and everything just drained out. I wouldn't care about the bike at this point. Right here. Yeah. Don't even worry about this. Like, why stop at the bike when this thing is split open? There's oil and everything, fluids everywhere. So that's why I say I care more about the actual rider than this.
Come on, it. Oh, it's only a clutch. We'll have a look for it.
Sorry about that. Oh, 1 second. I pushed the wrong button. Let me go ahead and go over here.
It's weird off the right. Hang on. Hang on. He's found his phone.
Okay. So you see how he's never moved his arm? This might be broken.
Alright. Bike's fine. Bike's fine. Yeah, new clutch case, you'll be on the way, mate. That's about it. Apart from that, you're alright.
So right here, see how it's ripped open right here? Watch, he's gonna kind of touch it, and there's a discoloration in his leg. Right there. So he's got road rash. He's got road rash right there. These are motorcycle jeans. You can tell by the armor. These are motorcycle jeans. So it could have been a lot worse. His leg could have been a lot worse. I'm sure these knee pads took an impact.
Oh, you found it?
Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to skip all that. We're going to move to a brand new one. Let's go ahead and get out of this one. Let's get out of that. There's not much else we could talk about on that one. Don't move the helmet. Know what's inside an emergency kit if you have one, and know how to use it. Alright, so let's watch this.
What the?
Why are you mad at him? Why are you mad at them? Alright, let's take a look at this. gosh. Let's see if I can get a speed on this. Let's see if I can't get a speed on it. All right, so this guy's lane filtering. Lane filtering, okay? This is probably California. Everything's at a standstill. Lane filtering. He's going at a high rate of speed for lane filtering. He's going way too fast. You cannot make a judgment call based on this speed. I mean, you can't even see what's happening. You can see straight ahead. That's great. You can see pretty far straight ahead. That's amazing. But can you see side to side? No, you can't. Where are the hazards going to come in this situation? Probably side to side. Do not speed like this. Now what is he going to do? Does he have an escape route to the left? Does he have an escape route to the right? No. So where is your escape route in this? And there is an escape route. Oh my God, I keep hitting the wrong button. There is an escape route. It's straight ahead. So how do you escape straight ahead? By braking. Well, what is he on right now? He's on paint. Okay, well that's gonna make a huge difference. Also, is he going too fast for his brakes in case something happens? Yeah, that's why he hits that person. Also, this is an intersection. What do you think standstill traffic's gonna want to do? Just when you're driving your car, when you're doing whatever it is, riding your bike, driving your car, how many times have you seen somebody let somebody through? Almost all the time. How many times have you seen that? Almost all the time. So why is this any different? Why is this intersection any different in standstill traffic? Why do you think somebody's not going to want to squeak through? Are you going to want to squeak through? Are you going to be like this driver right here? How many of you have ever done this? How many of you ever done this? Going from here, standstill traffic, trying to make it through, say, thank you for letting me through. How many of you done that? I've done it. Now, this driver knows that there's two lanes. There's a truck here and a white car here. That's all I have to look out for. That's all I can see anyways, right? Why is this car driver going to sneak out just a little bit, look in the middle of the lane, and then go even further? Once again, if this is California or if this is any time before 2019 in the United States, at no point in the United States has this been legal until just recently in Utah. At no point is this legal. It's not illegal or legal in California, but you're also not supposed to go at 10 over the speed of traffic. Exactly, Techno. So this guy's going way over the speed, way over that. So let's go watch it again. Yep, that's the old pucker factor.
What the?
Take a quick look. Let's take a quick look at what he's wearing. Obviously, there's freaking Nike. Speaking of which, guys, we have a new emoji for those that are members. If you're a member, you get special emojis. We got a new emoji. We got the Nike emoji. Oops, I double-clicked it. We have the Nike emoji. So if you're wearing Nikes, look at that. All right, so if you're not that dedicated to wearing gear and doing this kind of stuff, you're obviously not dedicated to having the skill to ride, okay? So no gear other than gloves and a helmet. It's not good enough. If you're going to ride like an idiot, this is what happens. If you're not going to wear the gear to mitigate some of these issues, he's so lucky he didn't get hurt. He's walking around. Do not ride like that, guys. Don't lane filter like that. If you're gonna lane filter, do it responsibly. This is California. This is not California.
Jesus fucking
Perfect.
Christ.
Perfect.
Cunt.
Okay, well that.
How the f did you not see me?
That's a good question. We'll go over that. But let's go over what he did. Let's take a quick, as far back as we possibly can. Okay, so let's take a, that was good. Yeah, Stacks is very good. I'm really happy. This right here saved his life, probably. Saved his life. Very good stuff. And this is obviously not the United States. And this is one of the things that I like about Europe and the UK is that you have to take mandatory training just to even get your bike. So I think that kind of stuff might have saved his life right there. All right, so he's doing he's following this person. This person's turning left using their indicator. That's perfectly fine. You could tell he's wearing full gear. He's got high vis gear. That's probably why he said, "How could you not see me?" He's in lane position. I think this is 1 for them. You know, lane position 1 for us in the United States is off to the left. Can somebody fix that for me? Maybe it's still lane position 1, 2, 3, and he's in lane position 3 over there in UK or in Europe. Anyways, he has good visibility around this driver because he's in this lane position. He can see oncoming traffic, and he can also see around this driver, and he has an escape route, right? He has an escape route. If somebody wanted to pull out in front of him, he has an escape route to the right. Right here, there's nobody coming up ahead. So that right there, I'm going to keep that in the back of my mind thinking, you know what, nobody's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and escape into this area if I absolutely have to. And dusk is dangerous time to ride and drive. It really is. But if he was in this over here off next to the shoulder right here, that is a large swerve he's going to have to do, and his escape route is not very good. Okay. The reason why this person didn't see him, I'm going to tell you right now. I can already tell why. It's low visibility, 2 bright headlights off of this car. All of a sudden, this car moves off. This car that wants to come out into traffic is like, oh, perfect. This person's moving out of the way. I'm going to go. Did a quick look, saw this person moving. Is going to do a quick look over to the left to see there's no oncoming traffic where he's going to merge. And then they're going to go. They did not see the motorcyclist. So maybe scoot back a little bit. Scoot back from this car right here so that there is that pause. Because right now, it honestly looks like two headlights turned off. That person's like, perfect. So they took a quick look at oncoming traffic. And then all of a sudden, when they start looking this way, it's already too late. About to hit the motorcyclist. So scoot back a little bit. So right here, perfect. Love it. Love it. You see how this is why this is very good. This is very good. The moment this vehicle, that tire starts to turn a little bit to get into the intersection, the moment you see the headlights start moving, the moment he realizes the situational awareness on this guy is impressive. And this is what you guys need to do. This right here is the perfect example. This is a near miss, but this emergency technique that you learn in the MSF, emergency technique that you can learn practicing in a parking lot, that he does it right here. This is an emergency swerve, a straight line swerve. Perfect. Didn't take much. Look how far he actually moved. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. So there's the merge. There you go. The moment he's going the appropriate speed for the situation, and he was able, right here, this is the moment he starts the swerve. But look here's lane position 2, lane position 1 for us, and lane position 3 off to the side. So he's like lane position 2.5. Okay. Lane position 2.5, right? So let's watch the swerve. Look how much look at lane position 2.5. He went from here to lane position 1 in the opposite lane. Not that much of a swerve. It didn't take much to get out of the way. It's perfect. That was very good. Let's watch it again so we can learn from that. What I said. Now remember what I said. I feel like he's following a little bit too close. So at the moment this car turns off, the other car thinks that there's nothing there left, and they have plenty of time to merge. So they probably didn't see. They probably looked, oh, the car's turning off. I'm going to look this way, no oncoming traffic. Cool, I'm going to take off. Now what I do as a car driver is I look, okay, that car's turning off. I'm going to look, no oncoming traffic. I'm going to look again. No other cars. Perfect. I'm going to start heading out a little bit. I'm going to look to my left. Okay, still good. Still good. Still good. I'm literally doing this the whole freaking time I'm changing lanes. I am just constantly turning my head, and I do that as a motorcycle rider and a car driver. So right here, a little bit too close. So guys, watch this. He's a little too close, but then watch the point that he sees that car coming, and he takes evasive maneuvers. This was an emergency situation. He's obviously practiced it. You guys ready? Oh, you want me to play it at half speed? I think I could play it at half speed. Didn't even think about that. Look at that. Playback speed. Let's do half speed. Very smart. Thank you, man. Nice, Bruce. I completely forgot about you could do that. Half speed.
Jesus.
Yep. Yep. I completely forgot you could do that. You can change the playback speed. So that was half speed. Now let's watch full speed.
Jesus.
That is the perfect. You notice how he didn't brake during the swerve. He didn't even brake before the swerve. He slowed down afterwards. Perfect.
Fucking Christ,
You see how he went back into his lane? So now he doesn't have to worry about oncoming traffic possibly hitting him. He's in this lane. Go ahead and take a quick second, like, oh my gosh, what happened? And then go ahead and take off. Let those nerves kind of relax.
cunt. How the f did you not see me?
Rear-ended.
Man? Idiot.
Not much you can do in that situation, but also remember, let's go ahead and take a look at.
Did you not see me?
Okay, look at the lens. This is where everyone needs to start thinking about this. Look at the lens. All right, see you later, Zach. Look at the lens. You see how there's water spots all over it? What do you think the windshield of all the cars in this area looks like? Yeah, it's low visibility, right? Low visibility. The ground is wet, so low traction or lower traction. Bruce, you're going for your license? Nice. Nice. So you're in the right place to learn, man. You're in the right place to learn. Swing on by the Discord. The Discord's absolutely free. You can ask a bunch of questions. Any questions, we have a bunch of people that will help out. So swing on by the Discord, man. Absolutely 100% free. So right here, start thinking about this. You got water spots on the camera. You're going to have a bunch of water on the windshield, low visibility. So right here, this is scary. This is a scary situation, So right here, when he pulls up, he's in the center of his lane. There's the yellow arrow, so that is a yield. You have to yield when you merge. So right now, he's doing what he needs to do. He's like, I can't merge, so I'm going to yield. I would pull off to the side a little bit. I'd pull off to the side, either to the, actually more to the left, so that way I'm seen. And if that guy decides to take my lane and share my lane with me, for one, I'm not going to be too upset, because one, road rage is not a big deal for me. But two, that means if he takes my lane, that means nobody's going to come up behind me and hit me, because they're going to hit him. So I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. So that's the one thing I would do to mitigate this situation. And I practice that all the time. I'm off to the side all the time. I'm never in the middle of my lane at a stoplight. That is not good. Not good at all.
Man?
R3 is a great bike. An R3 is a great bike. Oh, for a second bike, what's your first bike? My question is, what are your thoughts on 16-year-old riders and motorcycles being their first thing to drive? Not a bad idea. Get training, though. If you go out and get training as a 16-year-old rider and you actually take MSF courses and you do all that stuff, when it comes time for you to drive, you're going to be an even better driver. So it's a very sharp learning curve as your first vehicle. But if you if you have patience and you do it right by taking classes, you're going to be better off in the long run. I believe so. I would start off going dirt biking, to be honest. Okay. Whoa, whoa. Dude. That's why I don't honk. He's taking a look at it.
You are a fucking bitch. Yeah, exactly. You're illegal, prick.
Do
Dude, I was letting you go. Hit me with your truck. Go ahead.
No, shut up. Okay. We're not going to go over the road rage thing. Don't instigate any further. So what happened here is this is a lane. So the right lane closes ahead. This is one thing I don't like about how we do things here with construction is that when you see a right lane or left lane close ahead, everybody freaking moves to the other lane as soon as they possibly can, and then it makes this giant line. It's terrible. We need to start learning how to do zipper merging. Look it up. So this guy, the motorcyclist, is absolutely 100% in the right. He is in a lane. He's going across. There's no markers here because it's probably the bridge, but he's going across. So this guy, the motorcyclist, lets this guy go. This guy pulls out in front of him. He wants to move around, so the motorcyclist slows down. Perfect. Perfectly fine. Just don't honk. And if you're going to honk, don't do this. Because now where can you escape? Nowhere. You're at the mercy of a massive truck. So I'm not going to deal with all that. These people are in the wrong, but you have to realize they're in a massive truck and you're not. So if you get to this position, be thankful that you can still back out and then they can take off. And then just leave it at that. Okay? Don't let ego cause an injury. Let's skip all that. I don't care about that stuff. All right. Let's move to this one. See you later, Tasha. All right, so this hopefully this video is not all about road rage. Okay, there's a few accident stuff. Perfect. The one thing I do like about watching the road rage incidents is that obviously they're getting upset because it was a close call. So it's really good that we're going to go over some close calls. Okay, so this is obviously not the United States. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, it's definitely not the United States. Is that UK, guys? I don't know. Anyways, it looks like it. You got lines here. So it's obviously this is a lane. This is a lane. That's what you should be focused on, right? As a driver and all that stuff. Well, guess what? Where's the motorcyclist right now? Where's the motorcyclist in terms of this car? What is one thing that you're taught in the MSF? What's one thing that you taught by watching any videos on driving? This guy's in a freaking blind spot. The motorcyclist is in this person's blind spot coming up to a turn. So why do you think this guy or this person decides to cross, right? Also, another thing, remember, for those of us that are in here, most of us that are in here in the United States, we're used to people on the left side of the car. Well, out in the UK, they're on the right side. So imagine looking across and trying to look through all this stuff to find this motorcyclist. You're not going to find him. So this person's like, oh, I'm going to merge. I'm going to get into this lane because that's the lane I want to get into anyways coming up. Blind spot the whole time. Blind spot the whole time. Rev bombing, what that means is that he's pulling in the clutch and then he's accelerating. This is too close. Way too close. Pull in the clutch and apply the brakes. Screw the throttle. Pull in the clutch, apply the brakes. That's what I would have done. It started downshifting. Let this person go, call it a day. That's it. That's all I would have done. It was a near miss, and then I would have thought to myself, why was it a near miss? And then if I had the GoPro footage, I'd be like, oh, I was in his blind spot. This was my fault. So for those of you that are going to be getting into motorcycle riding, just remember a lot of these videos that we watch online of like this stuff right here, a lot of it, 99% of the time, it is the motorcyclist's fault. You are in this guy's blind spot. You are in the blind spot right here. Why do you think this car went into that lane? Because he couldn't see you. So slow down. If you're in this area, purposely slow down a little bit so that now you're not in the blind spot anymore. So slow down like 5-10 miles an hour or kilometers an hour, whatever it is, below the speed limit or below what this guy's doing. And then that way you create a gap and then get back up to the speed limit. Now you have that gap. Simple as that. You have to constantly adjust your speed, adjust your positioning, and start thinking about other drivers, not how you're doing it if you want to be a safe driver. So the whole psychology and behavior, the driver behavior, all this other stuff you guys need to start thinking about is what's going to save your life. Because right now this guy's thinking, it's my lane. This is what I want to do. You're not supposed to be in my lane, you idiot. Whoa, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back. Yeah, the driver should have looked in their blind spot, but I'm not going to trust that. I am not going to trust that. No way, Jose's. Now to apply the brakes. So right here now, how much time did he spend on looking off to the left? You see how this right here, let's take a look at his head checks. So his head checks are split seconds, right? And that's what a normal head check is. But then look how long he stares at this driver. Look how long. So watch the head checks. Look how quick they are. That's how quick they should be. Okay? Right? Now look how long he's staring at this guy. Boom. Could have got hit. Could have got hit. We've seen that in a few videos already where somebody's taken their eyes off the road for that long. So this is why road rage is no bueno, because you already got a close call. Now you're putting yourself in an even more dangerous situation. Oh. So that was a close call for the pedestrian. So just realize this could have been a motorcycle driver, or motorcycle rider, and if they turn the handlebars, because this is in the middle of a turn, they're turning the handlebars and they want to apply the brakes, especially if you just slam those front brakes in the middle of a turn like that, you're going to drop the bike. In a car, it's a little bit easier just to hit the brakes and then nobody falls over because it's balanced, right? I'm glad you're still upright, sir. All right, let's watch this one. So lane filtering. This is a chest mount. Not condone that. I do not condone that. Okay. Let's go back a little bit and see kind of what happened. So this is a chest mount, so it's hard to see because you don't get to see where this guy's head is. That's why I like having the camera on my helmet, is that whenever I turn and look, you guys see it too. This is why I don't recommend chest mounts. Okay. Go back a little bit more. So it's a handicapped driver, which doesn't mean too much, honestly. Okay. Brake lights up here. Why are we lane filtering? It's this guy's on the line. There's not much you can do. This guy's not giving you a lot of room. This isn't a good opportunity to lane filter. If you want to get ahead of everybody, why don't you take this left lane? This is aggressive riding. Exactly. This is just aggressive riding. Exactly, electric. Exactly. And they emphasize that because it's supposed to be something cool. I don't condone doing that. It's ridiculous that anybody would do that. Stunting failure. I want to kind of skip ahead.
Oh,
He got hit rear-ended? Yep, rear-ended. Whoa, what the heck's going on here? There's a motorcyclist down right here. There's 2 accidents in one? What the oh, passenger. Oh, broken leg. Am I seeing it wrong? Was there not another motorcyclist? Oh, it might have been just a sign. Alright, let's take a quick look at this one. So this is a inattentive driver. Trying to see, what is this? To me, it looks like a motorcycle on its side. It's probably just debris. I could be wrong. No, it's not. That's a crash. You could see the debris get hit up. Yeah, that's a crash. Let's watch it in slower motion. Let's do 0.25. There's a crash right here. Yeah, that's a crash. So the motorcyclist got distracted too. That's why he's looking that way. And then the car hits him right there. So real quick, that driver got distracted by the crash. Imagine if you were stopped here. This guy's actually very lucky that he got hit where he got hit because they were still in motion. Imagine being pancaked between this driver right here and then the car behind you. So he actually got a silver lining on this one. He got lucky. This was one of those freak accidents. And look where the guy is. He's in between the white car and the car that hit him. Imagine if that car just kept going. So this guy right here, he's got pain in the leg. Got hit pretty hard. He's got an obvious injury. This is what you call an obvious injury. It's not a deformity. It's an injury, though. Left leg, left ankle, possibly.
Złamałeś nogę?
Żyje?
We're in full gear, though.
Kto wyjebał? Od wody się wyjebał i ten nas wyjebał. Ten wyjebał.
It's crazy. Oh, okay. Another one. Oh, whoa. Oh, that could have been so much worse. Let's take a quick look. It probably kept his leg intact. Let's take a look at this next one. This one could have been way worse. So, this guy was probably going a little too fast, and he's doing his escape route. Now, truck drivers, they can't see much. They cannot see much. So he's at least trying to warn him, hey, I can't stop. This isn't one of those situations where he meant to hit the guy and he's just changing lanes and you know he got cut off by the motorcyclist. No, this one, the truck driver, something must have happened. I don't know if his air brakes got messed up or something, but he got pushed out of the way. Yeah, he got lucky. Once again, that was one of those random situations that there's not much you could do about it. These are really good close calls. Oh! Oh! One sec. I gotta watch. All right, so we got cross traffic. Oh, that was a terrible one. That's a terrible one. Yeah, he didn't look. Yeah, it made me cringe. You saw me jump back. So we got cross traffic. So the traffic is going from left to right. He's looking to the right or he's looking at the light. He's looking at the light right here. Seeing when it switches. At no point does he look left. There's no looking left. Didn't look left. So look both ways before you cross, all right? Parents told you that? Parents told you that? All right. So looking left would have prevented this. This guy or this gal probably ran the light. Okay, well, it happens. Not wearing gear. Those are, once again, everybody, don't wear your Nikes on the bike. Do not wear your Nikes on the bike. Getting cut off. Okay. So this happens. Oh, we'll watch it. We'll just watch it. We'll watch it. Don't. No, don't. You're in a turn, dude. You're in a turn.
You nearly f***ing killed him, you dick!
Alright, is this gonna be a full raid? Okay.
You need to use your mirrors, man. You nearly f***ing killed him. No.
Alright, so we're not gonna go through the whole road rage thing. So right here, this happens a lot. Not being seen by a motorcycle or by a vehicle. So if any cars ever do this or anything ever does that to you, slow down. As this rider, I would slow down. Now I don't have a space cushion. Now I don't have this. I'd rather not get pissed off. I need to create my own safety cushion now. Shit happens. So now I'm going to probably switch over to the right as quick as I can because I don't want to be behind this vehicle just in case I slam the brakes. Switch over to this position as quick as I can while slowing down. So it's almost like a diagonal position change. Diagonal position change. So now I have an escape route to the right if I have to, or lane filter, high-speed lane filter if I have to, or I have this whole section right here to escape. So right here, I'd go from here to here and just relax. So he does slow down a little bit, or if this person speeds up, not a big deal. See how long he takes looking at this driver, and we're coming up to a turn. Exactly, Grim. All right, so we're going to skip this one. Oh, I just realized. Let's go ahead and go to right here. I just realized that we are at 1 hour. We just did a 1 hour stream. I just want to say thank you guys for all watching the video, the stream. I'm here to answer your guys' questions. I'm gonna do some parking lot practice with my wife, so I'm get Nikki back on the bike and get her nice and safe. Make sure you guys, if you have a first aid kit, if you do carry a first aid kit, know how to use it. Know how to use your first aid kit. And just real quick, I just want to say thank you to everybody. You know, join the Discord. But look at this. I want to join and be this. I want to be an accident scene management instructor. So if you want me to go that route, please swing on by the Discord. It's absolutely free. Let me know your opinion. If this is something that you would like to see more of, especially where I can teach people. So 0 fatalities in 2019. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal. I definitely want to become a part of this. This is a nonprofit organization that's going to give me the classes and the knowledge to spread it out to you. Okay, and I do have a Facebook. My Facebook is in that link right there. You can go all the way to the bottom and find out my Facebook. But if you want to join the Discord, guys, this is the Discord. Haha, we're on the Discord. Say hi to the stream. It's absolutely live right now. We got everybody in here. These are all patrons. He's senior crew member, Coleslaw, boy. We got Rakk, the Hata Beta. We got all these people. These are all patrons, and then everyone else down below. But we have 229 people online right now. But if you become a patron, you get your name at the top. You get your name up here. And also, Rockform, 25% off code DanDan25. That helps out the channel also. And at the same time, you're going to get some badass things. So join the Discord. It's absolutely free if you want to become a patron. That is how you can support the channel. It's only $1 a month, and you get a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so that's that link right there. Everything you need, beginnermotorcycletips.com. And help out the channel, guys. If you like what I do, supporting it really helps out, because I'm going to have to travel to do some of these things. I got to travel. But yeah, I want to be an accident scene management instructor. So let's see, find one. Let's see how we can find one. Is there one that's close to us? There's 3 in Phoenix. There's 3 in Phoenix. Nobody in Tucson. Nobody in Tucson. I could be the instructor for Tucson. Very cool. Very cool. So these are all the instructors in the United States. Are they in the world? No, it's just the United States. Lead instructor. Lead instructor. So these guys are EMTs, at least. What's this? Level 2 instructor. Ooh, very nice. I could be the one for Tucson, guys. Good night, everybody. I'm from Tucson, John. I would love to be an instructor for this area. So I could be the instructor in this lower area. But if you want to help support me in this endeavor, this goal of mine, I'm going to do it anyways. But if you want to help support me, swing on by Patreon, guys. Patreon.com/DanandTheFireman, or click that link, beginnermotorcycletips.com, and then the second one I believe is the Patreon. Cali there? Is there one in Cali? So this is where you can learn how to, yeah, there's one in, depends on where you're at. So La Quinta, California. There's 2 here in Felton, California, Aptos, California, so close to San Francisco. So there's not much, you know, not much. There's not very many, and these people teach you how to manage the scene after an accident before EMS shows up. That's all you have to do. So I want to be one here, and then when I travel the country, guys, when I travel the country for the DDFM tour, I could be just, this is another thing I can provide you guys. This is one, and this is something that really aligns with what I do as an EMT and what I do as a service. So if you want to help support that, there you go, beginnermotorcycletips.com. Let's go back to the Discord. Yeah, 500 patrons, I'll be traveling the country.